Hey everyone, Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, excited to present your top plays of the week. Let's see your contenders for the first vote of Season 2. Your first play is from OR Test at the Midway event. Backs up to half, then makes the other team feel their wrath. Crosses up the first and spins through time and space to slam on the second. Nothing mid about that. A full tilt drive and dunk. Here's Caddy Run in the deep end. Swats a shot back and pulls a three.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A well-polished group of players as they came down the tunnel earlier. So important to these players to perform well in front of their fans. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Payne. ABC is out there with Ellis. Then there's Bender, and it's Sessions in at point guard. B out there with ABC. Then there's Pollard. Then it's Keefe, and it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. And they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Burks. And Griffin scores. The assist by Burks.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Bender. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
Pass to Burks. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bender. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Bender's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Ellis. Keefe grabs the miss. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And taken away by Ellis. From down in the low post, it goes.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Pass to Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
The Wildcats have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip, and it's blocked. Burks on the wing. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Going inside, Sessions no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Count it, and the foul. Griffin. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Levens checked in for Griffin.
At the line for one.
That's good from Payne. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Sessions with it, and Burks picks him up defensively.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
ABC passes to Levens. Throws it up high. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's ABC. Hasn't made one yet. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Garbage man, he's checked in for Keith.
At the line for two.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wildcats.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And Ellis drops them both. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Burks looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Look over, he's checked in for Bender. Free throw good, Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And you know you don't expect every team to be playing at their best here at the start, Clark, of the season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, a long season means you're going to have some peaks and valleys. And if you have a couple of bad games to start the year, you don't want to overreact, but you do want to be serious about trying to correct what's going wrong. If an extended bad streak happens, now that's cause for a little more concern.
Pass to Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. Burks pulls it in. Just about an even 40% to start. Now here's Levens. Here's Grovett. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot.
Assisted by Colin Burks.
And here's Sessions. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Sessions. And here is Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lloyd. And the shot is long. Now Burks. Here's Levens. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And stolen by Levens. Pass to ABC. That puts them in the lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Burks with it, working on Payne.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Sessions passes to Lloyd. Now here's Payne. Over Pollard. Payne can't hit. Here's ABC. He's covered by Sessions. And so here are the Wildcats. The 11-footer. Here's Payne. It's blocked. Past 11s. Here's ABC. He's covered by Sessions. Fires it up. And it's Levens missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill. Didn't give him a chance.
With the floater, Sessions no good. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. ABC passes to Levens. Now here's Burks. Just 3 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Home team.
There you go, fans. That was your dancers.
Chandler's checked in for Ellis. Carter comes in for ABC. And it's Jackson in for the doctor. Love it. And a miss there off the inbound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here's Levens. Still without a basket.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's Carter missing.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
To end the cold streak, Jenkins can't get it to go. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Chandler. Here is Carter. A 3-ball. And it's Carter again missing. Here's Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Perez. Defended by Carter. Here's Grobbett. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wildcats. Swiped away. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by Payne. Sessions against Carter. High post, Jackson. Here's Lloyd. The shot from the low post is good. And the Wildcats lead by 3.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wildcats lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Garbage man out there with Prez. Then it's Levens. And it's ABC. And it's Sessions in its center. And for the Wildcats, Ellis is out there with Chandler. And it's the Cobra. And it's ABC. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. Garbage man, the pass to Collinsworth. Now Levens, just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Takes a 3. Collinsworth grabs the board. In just 29% in this game, they are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Sessions. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Pollard is checked in for D.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Here's Lloyd, and it's in there. And the Wildcats lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
Wildcats making a switch here. Carter's checked in. That free throw, no good. Burks, he's checked in for ABC. No good on the second free throw. And they recover it. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jackson dishes to Carter. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Burks. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And that one falls for Jackson. And he makes the first but misses the second. Ellis can't get it to go. Last game for the Wildcats, they picked up the win against the Wildcats.
Remarkable consistency from D. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Grovett, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Grovett's got his second basket of the night. Jackson passes to Chandler. Pass to Jackson. Here's ABC. It's stolen by Prez. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Payne, he's checked in for ABC.
Collinsworth taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Prez. Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
ABC passes to Collinsworth. Levens kicks to Collinsworth. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Wildcats have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To the inside. The shot's good from Pollard. Pollard's got his second basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Chandler dishes to Carter. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Levens. Rejected by Payne. The shot's good from Pollard.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jackson kicks to Ellis. Pass to Chandler. Over Prez. Chandler, no good. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Pollard. Rejected by Payne. They need this. And Chandler lays it in. Chandler's got the game tied up here for the Wildcats.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's ABC. And that one's good. Levens.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Number 29.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wildcats. trailing by 2. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Ellis. Makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Pollard. Now here's Prez. Five to shoot. 14 feet away. Here's Pollard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Pollard's got 8 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And he's fouled on the shot. He misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost a chance for a 3-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Wildcats making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Garbage man, the pass to Levens. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Carlson. Back to Chandler. Ellis kicks to Jackson. That doesn't go in. And a chance, though, to take the lead.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Carlson can't hit. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. In the corner, it's Levens. Kept alive. And the foul called on ABC.
Number 29.
That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
James checked in for ABC.
Substitution on the court.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Pass to Levens. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Levens got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the paint. Here's Grovitt. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Dentley.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Hendricks can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And your U.S. squad.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that is working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball win. I'm going to shoot, and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in second.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Only 31%, their offense really struggling to put possessions together. We've got Garbage Man. Levins is out there at B train, and there's Pollard, and it's Collinsworth in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Home team on D. They lead by 4. Pass to Carlson. And the foul on Skinny. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. B-Train's checked in for Powell. Wildcats making a switch here. Here's Hendricks. Still scoreless. Payne dishes to Ellis. Clock at 2. The fader. And that one goes long.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So for the Wildcats, George comes in for Payne, and the machine subbed in for Boss. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Poole. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wildcats. 6-point game. Chandler bounce pass. Here's Carlson. It's deflected. They retain possession.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The shot by Washburn, no good. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. George passes to Ellis. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jay kicks to Collinsworth. On the clock. The shot by Washburn, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Dentley. Misses off the right iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That's good by Carlson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Collinsworth. Shea outside. Puts it up from 17, and it's Collinsworth missing.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Carlson. Outside Jackson. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Wildcats lead by 2. Pass to Levens. Here's Washburn. He has yet to score.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jackson dishes to Ellis. Outside for Jackson. Chandler the pass to George. Now Jackson to the wing right side. Carlson. Offensive rebound. George, no good. Gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chandler. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So for the Wildcats, Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Boss in for Chandler. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Wildcats?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
So he gets them both. Is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Wallace. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Wallace hits 2 free throws. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Cool, no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Wallace with the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Ellis. The rebound by Washburn. Got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. And it's Levens missing. Here are the Wildcats. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hendricks passes to Carlson. And here is Wallace. He gets it in there. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's Collinsworth, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That one is off.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
George is checked in for Ellis. And he sinks the second.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
14 foul.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Carlson. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's an 8-point Wildcat lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here.
And the lack of rim protection is top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
We have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Cool, the pass to Dantley. Chalk up 2 there.
Dantley. Assistant.
Here's Carlson. 5 points in the game. Out to Wallace. Lock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's Levens. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Levens got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
George passes to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Carlson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Poole kicks to Collinsworth. Goes back up. Poole, no good. Shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Hendricks. Here he goes. The shot, no good. Good defense by Poole. In the corner, it's Che. Pass to Poole. Now here's Prez. Dantley, the pass to Washburn. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Inside. Got a piece of it.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Hendricks passes to Carlson. Unloads from 13. Here's George. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Wildcats. Poole looking it over. And it's Collinsworth missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
With the score,
it's the Wildcats. They're up by 9. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Jackson is out there with Wallace. Then it's George. Then there's Boss. And it's Carlson in at the 1 spot. Here's Poole. That one falls.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Hendricks passes to Carlson. Shoots from the block. Count that one. Hendricks has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Wildcats.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Washburn. Here's the three, and he's good on the 3-ball.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Carlson lays it up off the glass. Carlson's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Hendricks. Right through the D for the layup. And now it's a 10-point Wildcat lead.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Levens. Poole outside. Here's Washburn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. George. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Washburn. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Wildcats have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Releases. The rebound by Washburn.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
They get the rebound. And that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Prez. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hendricks passes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Levens. Here's the floater. That one goes. Count it.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And yes, it's good. And the Wildcats lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Poole kicks to Levens. And it's sent back by Wallace.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
For the Wildcats, Hendricks taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collinsworth. Down low. Here's Levens. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Wildcats. George trying to break free. Jackson misses.
For him, it's not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 7 points here in this quarter. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. pass to Collinsworth. Now Poole. Here's Washburn, defended by George. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the paint. Count the basket and the foul. Washburn. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for the Wildcats, George, shooting 1.
George, no good on the free throw. At 42% in this final quarter. Here's Levens, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
For your home team, Levens, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levens. And both free throws good for Levens. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Jackson misses. Gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Shoots. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Poked loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
George, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Carlson, and that one is hammered home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here the step back, and it's blocked. Shea left side. Levens kicks to Poole. Another shot. No good at the rim. The Wildcats have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, G.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight, his name was not high on that list. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Back to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carlson, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Carlson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wildcats. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collinsworth. Over Wallace. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Hendricks passes to George. Jackson has the open look. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. Misses at the rim. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Washburn. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Wildcats.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for George.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later on.